Namaste everybody. Welcome to this special episode of giving tips and suggestions to parents to handle their teenage children more effectively. Today in this special episode, I'll share with you 3 important easy gestures which can not just deepen your connection with the teenager but also help them heal themselves at a deeper level. Well, sometimes yelling at children, screaming at them, getting aggressive, even trying to hit them may not yield appropriate results or desired results. Rather, it will make the teenager aggressive in turn. Handling such situations can be extremely critical at times. Instead, doing something smarter, like bringing about a shift in your own gestures, can make a whole lot of difference. The first one is writing a letter. We all know how beautiful writing a letter to our loved ones is. But while you write a letter to your child, please ensure that you are not elaborating it too much. As in, do not put in too much of your pain points, do not try to bring in all the past stories, and do not try to make them feel that you're struggling a lot to help them gain whatever they are here to achieve. Yes, I understand you're struggling a lot, you're putting in a lot of hard work, but then sometimes children might not like it when you're putting forth your pain points too frequently. So, program your mind first, settle down, connect with your own heart, and try to jot down those beautiful moments or those beautiful celebrative experiences where you've had the best time with your child. Try to highlight the most beautiful quality in the child and what is it that really excites you about the company with that teenager or your child. Starting off the letter with good notes like this and definitely a lot of appreciation will keep the child hooked to the letter and wanting to know more about what you are here to express. Now, somewhere in the midsection, try to express what is that aspect of improvisation that you would like to see in the teenager. It could be probably, not coming too late from the friend's house, or not being too rude to the father, or not, taking appropriate steps to keep the room tidy, or whatever other concerns that you have. Make sure that you use sugar-coated words and also tell them why that upgradation or that change in the quality or character or behavior in the child can make a whole lot of difference, not just to the child, but to the whole family. Try to highlight this in such a way that this is a part of the family practice. Don't try to force the change in the child. Just try to tell that this is a very normal thing, and because the child is unable to do it, there might be some negative consequences. You're sure that you're in a position to handle that as well, but it would be great that a beautiful child, the first few qualities that you mentioned in the first part of the letter, will be celebrated more if the child is able to bring this change. And the conclusion again, try to highlight the very purpose or the core feelings that you had when you were bearing the child. How you envisioned a great future for your child, how the child was visualized to be of great service to nation, so on and so forth. So that the child understands that to achieve a bigger purpose and not just to fulfill the needs of parents, the child has to make those changes in its lifestyle. There's a whole lot of difference in writing down a complaint letter to writing a letter where the vision of the child is expanded by bringing in a lot of acceptance and appreciation at the beginning of the letter. Try doing this and I'm sure your child will love it, and also try to accommodate the change that you're expressing through the letter. The second important gesture, my dear friends, which most of the parents ignore, is to just give that warmth, that presence, hold their hands. Yes, this sounds very simple. Most of the parents are so busy dictating terms to the children or nagging and complaining that they don't feel really comfortable holding the palm or the hands of the child tight and telling them that I am with you. This simple gesture of just giving a tight press, warmth through this feeling, through this touch, can translate a lot of things into the subconscious mind of the child. It could mean that I am with you. It could mean that I will give you more power. It could also mean I accept you the way you are. It could also mean that I trust that you will bring in the change that I'm expecting from you. Or it could also mean that I still have hope on you. or it could just transfer that love, that compassion, that energy that the child is desperately wanting. Just hold the hand, keep it on your lap, rub the palm, and say, everything is good. You just have to do a little more efforts. Or maybe if you're willing to bring about some change, say that you're confident that the child is going to make it happen, so on and so forth. Just throwing some sentences without bringing that deeper connection might not bring about profound change in the environment at home. Try doing this, and I'm very sure that the child will connect with you at a deeper level and also try to understand those things which probably you failed expressing in spite of all the yelling and screaming that happened with all the family drama that was thrown in the previous fight. I'm very sure the child will also bring in the same body language. Sometime in future when you break down, the child is going to replicate this, sit next to you, hold your hands and bring in that confidence in you. So this is a twin advantage, isn't it? First thing is you put in the energy that you really want the child to understand, which probably all the lengthy explanations and discipline fail to do. And the second one is you are helping the child to develop a proper discipline or a gesture of love. The third one, again probably very difficult for most of the parents, is a tight, good hug. I've seen in most of the parents that after a certain age is crossed, parents shy away from giving hugs to children. Please do not do this blunder. Just like how you cuddle that little child in those childhood days, go ahead and do not shy away from hugging your teenager. Yes, you might feel a little uncomfortable and the child also might push you away. I understand the embarrassment that comes with the age for most of the children, but then you can be a little sensitive towards how you want to hug and still give that confidence, that love, that compassion, that shower of blessing through that beautiful hug. And you know what? I don't think you have to think so much to get closer to your child and give that tight hug. Because you never know, maybe it was that hug that the teenager was desperately waiting for. Make it a ritual. Maybe every day before the child leaves to school, or when you come back from office, just before the sleep, or as soon as the child wakes up. Ensure that you give a tight, beautiful hug, and also probably give an affirmation alongside that you are the best, you are a champion, I love you, I'm confident, you can do it, so on and so forth. Sometimes a heart-to-heart connection can do a lot more wonders than any other therapy or chemicals. And yes, when you're hugging your child, intuitively just connect from your heart center to the heart center of the child. Pass in that light from your heart to the child heart. Do not think too much at this stage. Do not try to pass any deliberate message. Just feel that the warmth, the sincere love that you hold for the teenager is now being passed, and everything else will be taken care of. Well, my dear parents, yes, it is indeed too difficult to handle a teenager at home. But then, acting smart and implementing such gestures can make a whole lot of difference. Do let me know, out of the gestures that I just explained, which one is your favorite. Next time, I'll meet you again with another useful tip on drugless therapy. Until then, take care of yourself. Namaste.